this morning. So the lecture will be in the English language. Hopefully everyone can understand it. The name of the company BeeComp is almost the product, because the basis of our product is the honeycomb, in this case paper. I am working since day one in the development team of this material, which is almost 20 years ago. We have started with already then on the basis of paper honeycomb. About us, BeeComp is a Tex Bavarian-based company, more than 20 years research and development. I could have said it is a US-German-based company, but as you all know, Texas by incidence is part of the United States, Bavaria by incident is part of Germany. But so we are in Bavaria and we are based in Texas and form a cooperation. The topic of the lecture I would present to you is sustainability. That was our guiding, let's say, word from the beginning onwards, more or less environmental sustainability. That was the reason why we started with the paper honeycomb. Now, comp system derived from refined paper honeycomb. We are confronted, we all are confronted with a global challenge. That means we are wasting resources in many cases. We have to do something for housing of people in the future. And the basic idea is recycling. So the basis is, as I already mentioned, paper. Paper is being recycled a couple of times today already. If you recycle it once, twice, 3 times, the fibers become shorter and shorter, and finally today the product then is burned. Before the guys burn the product, we take it and use it for honeycomb. BeeComp contribution. So honeycomb is as a bionic development 100 million years and more ago. As usually always, the nature is ahead of the state-of-the-art technology. But today, state-of-the-art technology is paper honeycomb. What we do is we refine this paper honeycomb to give it some extra performance, which is waterproof, which is chemical proof, which is exceptional stability. Starting point was, as I said, paper honeycomb. The product after refinement is looking like this one. If someone wants to give it a long, to give it a touch, these are examples. We have started with substituting container floors. The picture shows the product which we will propose for a modular house kit. So baking in between the honeycomb plates, the isolation, insulation already. So we're coming with a very, very cost-effective, simple system to the market. Just to give you some figures to compare normal honeycomb or what you could buy in the market, which is aramid honeycomb, which is Metabel, Vacutec, Plascor, regular honeycomb. Important is the weight figure, which is gram per square meter. So I'm not used to the US measurement lips per square foot, so I stay with the European measurement. It is the figure you find here on the lower end, the BeeComp honeycomb, is that product which we have optimized for strength, pressure resistance. This is the typical container, sea container floor. If we would use the product for box kits for trucks or in other applications, we can tailor the product to the needs of the client. Then it's lighter as well, but you can easily see it's still light. It is 1,900 grams, 1.9 kilograms per square meter. It is very, very strong if you use it for a house kit. Just switching back to this picture, the plate which you see on the top will have a honeycomb layer which is about 12 millimeters either layer, either side. The insulation which you see in the corner and in the center of the plate is 50 millimeters. The heat insulation factor of this plate would represent half a meter of brickstone wall. The strength would do the same. The weight is not to be compared with anything which you could find in the market today. Back to the container floor, which is the product here called refined paper. It's not only tested in laboratories, we have done the ultimate reality test as well. This means we produce plates and run loaded staplers over the plates just to see whether it will live longer than just one test cycle. The, let's say, difference in this honeycomb plate is the way of our production. So we are not aiming to produce this plates in specific sizes for specific applications. The inventor has developed a production, let's say, machine, which you can see here. On the left-hand side, you feed in the raw product, which is the paper honeycomb, which is glass fibers, which is the chemical refinement to harden the paper honeycomb, and then finally the plating you want. You could have plating as wood image, you could have plating any color you want to. We are able to use plating from aluminium as well. So we are fairly flexible with respect to what could the plate look like, which performance shall the plate offer in the market. The plate width, which is something you have to define upfront, is from 1 meter, 1.2 up to 2.6 meters plate width. This 2.6 meters have the reason if you go into the truck box market or the train box market, the height of the boxes is 2.6 meters. If we, and I will show that later on, if we go into the modular house kit, we're okay with 2.2, 2.4 meters high. So the width is something you will tailor with the decision for this machine. It is an endless series production. So you feed in the material and about 4 meters per minute is on this side the plate production. Does mean if you run this machine, German labor environment given, for in 2 shifts, 16 hours per day, approximately 250 days per year. Just to give you a figure, you could produce up to 4 million square meters of sandwich panel per year. And this was one of the guiding figures for us, because we are aiming for markets, or we think that our clients are aiming for markets which are tailored for mass production. This means if you go into the container floors, into box kits, whatever, you need a decent number of square meters you can produce. You will not enter the market having square meters available for, let's say, a couple of hundred square meters per year. The idea development here is we are not going to build the machine for us and to sell sandwich plates. The idea is to build tailor-made machines for clients which are interested in our technology, enable these clients to produce the plates for their local market, not having the burden of enormous transport costs, which you normally always have, and the, let's say, very competitive cost structure borne by the materials we use could easily be spoiled if you burn the transport costs onto the finalized plates. So idea is we are selling machines, building machines. Mainly we are selling assistance and know-how. We have built one of those machines in the lower end here. The starting point is left-hand side, which is feeding in the paper honeycomb, which is expanded. Then the paper honeycomb is treated, the paper honeycomb is dried, and you put on the plating you want to have. We have done this machine once, and we'll do it again. So we will have the next generation of machines running, hopefully by the end of this year, by the beginning of next year. But let me express this way. We are already now looking for partners. So we are not willing to just build the machine for we could use this for this or that. So we would be happy if we find someone who decides this is what I want the machine to have for. That is the production rate I want to have, and this is the market I want to supply with my products. So this is the best way to tailor the capability of the machine to the need of our clients. Another factor is, as this is a highly automated process, it has taken Herbert and his team almost 20 years to just find the right mix, the right drying time. I can tell you the influence of the chemical to the paper is limited to fractions of seconds to grab. So you have to tailor it also to the environment. It would look different if you do this in a very, let's say, cold climate environment, or you do this in tropical conditions. That's the reason we need to tailor this machine to the place where you want this machine to operate. The end product is a sandwich plate, already with the cover you want to, whereas the cover could be wooden impression, as I already mentioned, could be aluminum, whatever you expect, whatever your market needs are. The market is the world we live in. So we are prepared to become a global player. We want to become a global player. As I did already start, the starting point for us was the container floor for the sea containers. Today, this container floor is made from tropical hardwood, chopping down rainforests. It took us a while to substitute this product by our product, whereas our product is much lighter. We do not waste rainforests in our product. It's recycled material, and we can take it back into the loop as well, so it's not wasted. This is a real big market, 10 million sea containers in the market today. And if someone wants to start into that market, all of a sudden is confronted with the requirement to deliver floors for millions of containers, for hundreds of thousands of containers. So that is our starting point, was the drive for this automatic production, because you could not enter into such a market if you cannot respond to the needs of your client, having a kind of mass production for this floor. The other market is boxes for trucks, for rail transport. We could substitute a lot of materials which are used for truck boxes today. Giving you an idea, we will be 60–70% lighter than what you will find on the market today. And that means for your clients, for our clients, saving fuel costs straight away. Third market is, if you look into the need for housing, our competition is not the architectural superior house used or wanted in Germany. Our market is the tent, or what we see here in the slums of wherever you will look. So in this case, for the modular house kit market, we believe the aim is 90% Asia, Africa, and South America. And that then limits, or let's say, gives us the lead for the price. We have to compete with very, very low level price, which we do. We have to compete with a house which is not tailored for a nice slow load on the roof, because in many of those cases, the guys who have the need for a house haven't seen snow at all. But what these people have is tropical rain. So rain is a question, is a factor. Then coming back to the material, in many of those countries, whether it's India or wherever you look at, this nice white ends which try to heat up your house material. We have to provide resistance against zero. Then we are confronted with tropical storms in those areas. So that is the second factor. The third one is earthquakes. So we have developed a house kit, which is, yes, a kit of 28 similar, let's say, geometrical tailored plates. The idea is to have a tongue and groove system to assemble this house. And from just these 28 pieces, you can assemble a house offering 200 square meters of living space, to have a low-cost house with 25 square meters of living space, offering this for a price which is far, far below what you will find today in the market. Going into this other idea for this tongue and groove system, very easily is also based on experience. You have to make sure if you deliver this house into poor areas that there is nothing which the guys can use during construction or just selling to the neighbor after construction. So it's, if you have cabling or whatever in this house kit, it is part of the wall or the ceiling or the bottom. These house kits do rest on kind of ground anchors, which are leveled in a grid. You need no flooring made from concrete or something like that. If you have the house kit, it is able to be erected by 2-3 persons in less than a day. You can, let's say, rebuild the house as well, if after a couple of years you would prefer to live in a nicer place. And you do not leave a destroyed nature. You just remove the house, you remove the ground anchors, and that's it. The plan is to take the material back. We as a company would buy the material of the house back after 15, 20, whatever years of usage you have, and the complete house will enter the recycling procedures of our companies as companies of our partners as well. So one word which I sometimes use is environmental sustainability, which is a guiding factor for us, besides not to forget somehow earning money with the project. The future we want is, we want to find partners, we want to feed our know-how into the companies of our partners, and we are prepared to assist for the lifetime of the machine. So it will not happen to our partners that we will leave them alone with the product, then we are not available anymore, because we know that maintenance, assistance, supply of material, further development of material which might be tailored to the specific environment of clients' countries as well, is the core of the business we have in mind. So, I said it's a modular house kit. If somehow the business is working, our designers will become bored, then there might be place for architectural upper-end solutions as well. This is a kind of floating restaurant which we did develop 2-3 years ago for a client and also part of Germany. It just given an idea what could be done, but back to the core business, we are enabling the machines to do what our client wants them to do. We are aiming for container floors, box kits for transport, and we are aiming for very low cost, sustainable homes. So that's so far. Thank you for listening to BeeComp. If there are any questions from your side, just do not hesitate to shoot.
Thank you, Mr. Wulf, for this very interesting presentation, which showing the opportunities that paper, such a simple thing, actually offers even in construction. As Mr. Wulf said before, any questions are welcome.
Thank you very much. This was a very interesting presentation. I just want to ask if you have any data about these materials degradation due to environmental conditions and conditions.
As I mentioned, we are fairly flexible. The best way to get the information is just to approach us with your questions via email or whatever, and you get the detailed data tailored to your questions, and you have it in writing. We can give it as example and pictures as well. So, as I said, we are very, very flexible, and it just, let's say, you as a potential client have to ask us, I have this project, I need that performance. What you can offer? We are happy to do so, in any case.
Any further questions?
Doctor, you mentioned that your product is pressure resistance, water resistance. What about fire resistance, or do you need to add retardants, fire retardants to the product?
We have thought about fire resistance. It is not a hurdle which we could not take, but to give this product a decent fire resistance factor will involve costs. So if you do not need this factor, it's a big problem. The plate is very low cost product. In certain environment, I know that fire resistance is a factor. We have done some tests, but it will, let's say, raise the cost per square meter of plate. Not unbelievable height, but to a certain height, to a level which we believe if a client of us does not want the fire resistance and has to pay with the price for the standard plate for this fire resistance, we might shoot us out of the market for the competitive price. So it is possible. It needs work. We have tried it. It is a Wulf responsible, no question on that.
Any further questions? Otherwise, I would have a short question about the same topic, because there's a difference between fire resistivity and temperature resistivity. You probably can cover your cones with materials which are fire resistant as such, and then you allow actually a rather high temperature resistance for the paper core.
The temper resistance is remarkably higher than comparable products. The temper resistance for the plate as it is here, 180 degrees centigrade will survive it. So the performance hurdle is fire resistance. So if you look into the normal market, you have 60 degrees centigrade, then these normal, let's say, glass fiber reinforced plates already lose strength. If you go into carbon fiber solutions, then you have a limit of about 100 degrees centigrade. But then the resin you use, sometimes you can enable to take 120, but then that's it. But then you have already invested a fortune into the product.
That's definitely true. I have one more question. Assuming I'm a client now, I'm thinking about actually building those container floors. Would you assist me in finding the suppliers? Because as I understand, your competency is to put up the machine, and I would have to have suppliers for the paper comb, I would have to have suppliers for the glass mats, and for the resin.
We would provide that to you as well. We are even willing to identify clients for you. If you do not have any wrong connections in the container business, we could be helpful with in this area as well. For the raw products which you will need, we will supply the raw products. This is a question because the performance of the machine is bound to the quality of the raw products you use. Just to make sure, and we had to learn that the hard way, the quality of paper honeycomb differs all over the world. If you look into the chemical ingredients we use to refine this paper honeycomb, we have a very, very tight specification for that stuff. It is bound to the name of the inventor. So if we go to one of the big chemical companies, we have tried to get this specification out in the world market. We got that stuff from Mexico, from Brazil, from Spain, and we had to learn, even if it is delivered to the same specification, the quality really differs, and it differs so much that sometimes it spoiled the positive effects of the plates. So, answer the question short, we surely would supply this material to you, if you are our client.
Thank you for that answer. Any more questions from the audience, maybe? I see that's not the case. So, Mr. Wulf, thank you again so much for your presentation. It's been highly interesting.
Thanks so long.